All right, here's the top yard. 3 pounds, 5, almost 6 ounces. That's a lot lighter. The diameter is just under 1.5 inches. It's about the same as the sunfish spar was, except it's poplar instead of aluminum. Here's the spar. It's only a third the weight of the mast. Okay, I ran the mast through the planer twice on each side, and then I increased the radius on the corners. Let's see what that did. Okay, it went from 10 pounds to 8 pounds 13 ounces, which is 1.2 pounds less. That's half a kilogram less. Okay, here's the boom. It's the only spar that's not hollow. It's just solid cherry. Cherry is a medium density wood. It works pretty well. I think it'll be strong enough. I have 2 holes here for the pulling it down back. I forgot what that's called. And I have 2 holes here. Same deal. They're oversized, so I can tie twice through here, loop through twice. In the middle, I don't have anything drilled because I don't want to weaken the middle. The middle is where the most tension is. So I don't want to drill any holes here. But what I'll do is I'll probably put a loop here and then a little pulley right here. Anyway, I'm going to do a French dip. This is called a French dip. You basically take a can of shellac and you dip it in there. And then I'm going to let this dry. Then after that, I'm using marine varnish or spar varnish on the rest of it. But this does a good job of sealing the holes on the inside. Okay, here are the 3 spars and a desk. I just put a layer of varnish on that. I'm just going to put this Waterlox marine sealer on because it's relatively thin, and then I'll probably put a second layer on with the thicker stuff by Rust-Oleum. Okay, there's my desk, and there are my spars. And you might ask, why isn't my boat as beautiful as my furniture? And that is because when I build a boat, it's always a prototype. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I'm not building a prototype, because every boat I build is different from it's always a work in progress. So yeah, it's not a beautiful boat, but I think it would be a fast sailboat. And can't wait to get this rig on. Now I have to make a sail out of this thing. Okay, so one of my followers was asking if there was anything below this pivot point, because this is only 2 inches tall. So the answer is yes. I have this. It was full length, and then I realized when I pivoted it, it was hitting right here, so I cut it at about a 45-degree angle. So now the area that is supported is from the bottom of this pin to that line to here, so it's about even. It's a good 5 inches or so, and the pin is right in the middle. I still don't know if that's going to be strong enough. I might end up making a thicker board that's wider in this direction and thicker this way, and maybe like 6 inches shorter. I don't know if it has to be this deep, but because the deeper it is, the more likely it's going to break. The pressure at the tip is going to be pretty high. Anyway, so we'll see. We'll try this first, and if it works, it works. Okay, how many people have heard the expression, "I haven't got a clue"? Well, that's actually comes from sailing terminology. I kind of overdid it on this corner. It's so thick that I can't get the grommet through. So I have this engraver here. I'm going to try to melt it a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then I literally watched 6 videos, and not a single video showed the orientation of the washer. And that's the reason I watched 6 videos. Do you put it this way or do you put it that way? And not a single video actually stopped and told me that. It's crazy. All right. But they did say don't hit this too hard. Yay. All right, that feels good. That feels really good. Okay. I think this is gonna work. Now I just have to, I don't think the factory installed grommet over there is gonna work. I think I have to take it out and add all this tape and stuff. Okay, grommet for the tack. Okay, that's about right spot. All right. Let's see if this will go through or not. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nice and tight. Put this on with the radius side up and smash away. Yeah. Nice. Okay, here's the results. Here's the sail. I have the 3, the mast, the boom, and the yard. This is the mast is going to be about 10 degrees to the boom. So that's this is like 100 degrees, and that's 80, something like that. And then I have a luff pocket. The luff pocket is pretty big, just to create an aerodynamic shape. And then I decided to put this batten up to the back edge of the luff pocket as opposed to going through the luff pocket. I wasn't sure about which way was better, but I think this will be sufficient. There's going to be a lot of tension on the yard because it's going to be stretched from the yard all the way to this corner here. So there's going to be plenty of tension right through the middle of this batten. So from that point to that point will be stretched, and the batten pretty much bisects that angle, that line of tension. So it can't sag. It won't be able to sag as long as I have pretty much good tension down here. It's about 52 square feet, which is a lot for a sailing canoe, especially one that's 27 inches wide. I could add reef points. That's the whole intent of this design. I'm naming this the diamond rig because it kind of looks like a diamond. If you look back here, it's almost like it's a 5-sided sail as opposed to 4-sided. So it's not a balanced lug anymore when you add the square top. So my design intent is to make it a little bit more like a windsurfing sail. Here, let me stand over here so you can see it. That's why it has a luff pocket and a flat top with a batten. And hopefully I'm not really sure if I need another batten sort of in the middle somewhere. I think I'll just leave it like this for now. I'm thinking about adding some stitching in the luff pocket. There's going to be a lot of tension there. I don't think the tape is going to hold up. It'll probably give way if there's a stiff breeze. So I'm going to add stitching there and a couple stitching areas on the batten. But yeah, that luff pocket, there's going to be a lot of tension on that seam. But I got a really strong clue and tack, I believe, so that's good. That wasn't too hard. This is the first sail I've ever made, so we'll see how it goes. I sanded these and put one more layer of varnish on. So this is after varnish layer number 2, and then I'll have to sand it again and put one more layer after that. And here is my batten.